Hi YouTube family, welcome back to Charmaine's Kitchen. I hope everybody had a pleasant day. I'm going to be sharing a recipe for tuna ball or fish ball, and this one is very delicious. Kids love them. You can put them in kids' school lunches. They can work great for a breakfast, snack, or if you have a friend over, even when you have a party. And I don't want to keep all this goodness to myself, so I want to share it with you all. I have some cassava that I peeled and washed. You can also do this with some potatoes as well. I love to work with the cassava when I'm making this because it's very firm, it holds nicely, and when you're frying them, it's an easy fry. Sometimes you don't even have to batter them. You can just fry them without any batter and it is perfectly well. So let me show you guys how to make this. So after adding the salt, we're going to go in and add our cassava pieces to the hot water and let this cook until it is nice and soft and tender, just like when you're cooking potatoes for mashed potatoes. So we have all our seasoning here for the fish ball. I have some thyme, garlic, pepper, green onion, regular onion. I have cilantro and some fresh oregano. These fresh ingredients will really flavor up my cassava well, because cassava doesn't really have a flavor. You have to really season it well. So we're going to finely chop the ingredients to help to break them down a little bit more quickly, and then add it to our food processor. And I'm doing this in the food processor because I'm looking for a nice rough texture for the ingredients. You can add any seasoning of your choice and make it your own signature fish ball or tuna fish ball. Flavors. And this is all my ingredients. We're gonna cover this up. So this is the texture I'm looking for in the ingredients. Our cassava is still boiling up. Let's check on it. By the look of it, it still has to go some more. I'm gonna go ahead and start preparing my filling for this. You can use any fish. You can use salmon, you can use fried fish and break them up into small pieces. Tuna is a quick fix, and if you're in a rush, this is an amazing quick version. So let's open our cans. This one is soaked in oil, so you want to drain it really nicely until all that oil is completely gone. What I usually do is take the cover of the can, press it down and drain until every drop of the liquid is gone. That's how I usually get mine. And if you remove it from the can and it still have a lot of moisture in there, I usually take it and squeeze out everything to get out all the moisture, because you don't want it to be too oily. So with a little bit of coconut oil, you can use any oil of your choice. I'm gonna add my 2 cans of tuna that I already removed the liquid that it was packed in. And tuna is so versatile. You can make so many things with tuna. This is a flaky tuna. So we just want to flavor it up nicely once I break up all the pieces. So with that beautiful, nice blended seasoning, we're going to go in and add half of it into the tuna and mix it up nicely. We're going to add some cayenne pepper. This is gonna add a nice heat and a beautiful color in there. I'm gonna leave the measurement in the description box. We're gonna add a little bit of black pepper. As little or as much as you like. And we want to go in there with a little bit of salt, not too much. And then mix everything well together. Smells nice. I can eat it with a bake, a piece of roti, or some nice hot rice. I love tuna. I always carry tuna in my kitchen for backup. If I'm in a rush, you can always fry up a quick tin of tuna and have it with anything. Our tuna is nicely done. I'm gonna turn the stove off and let it cool down before we start putting everything together. So we're gonna start mashing our cassava. I'm using a dough mixer because it's very sharp and it's really nice for mashing the cassava. I like to mash it when it's hot because it's easier to mash like that. So we're gonna add some cayenne pepper to the potato, and this will give a nice flavor and a nice color. We're gonna add a little bit of black pepper. And let's add some salt in there. We're gonna add our crushed seasoning. And then we're gonna go in and mix this up nicely. We're adding flavor to the cassava here. I have to go in with my hands because then I'm gonna get to really massage the flavor into the cassava and really mix everything well. So I'm putting a little bit of oil in both hands like that, and it's easier for the cassava to not stick on your hands. You want to make a flattened piece. I'm gonna do two at the same time. Cassava tends to get like very sticky when you mash it. So now we're gonna go in and put our filling, as much or as little as you like. I put about 2 teaspoons, and then I'm gonna put the other half on and just squeeze them together nicely like this until it form up and there's no opening for the filling to come out. So you can do them in any shape that you like. I'm just doing them wrong like that. So I'm gonna continue, put my hands in some oil, flatten 2 more pieces, as big or as small as you like. And then I'm gonna do another piece for the top. And it's very simple. If you're not a big fan of cassava, like I mentioned, you can do it with potatoes. And I know sometimes we don't always find nice cassava. So instead of going through the trouble, you can do it with the potatoes. And then there you go. And I'm gonna keep on rolling these, and I'll come back when it's time for me to fry them. And here is my fish ball after I finish rolling them off. Beautiful color. You can see the seasoning everywhere. And with a little bit of Pholourie quick mix, I'm gonna make a batter just to roll them in here and fry them. You can fry them just as they are because this is cassava, and cassava have a firm hold. So my oil is warming up. We're gonna be frying very soon. I'm gonna quickly roll them into the Pholourie batter and then fry them up until they're nice and golden brown. Just like that. So I'm gonna do another one. Just roll it nicely into the Pholourie quick mix batter. and then put them into the hot oil and let them fry. We're gonna move them around and let them fry nice until golden brown. Now we're gonna turn them over. The first ones we put in, we're gonna turn those first and then keep them in the oil so we achieve a nice brown color. All the little pieces that you see in the bottom, that's from the batter. We're gonna remove those after, and they're coming along nicely. So these are done. They have a beautiful color. We're gonna drain them nicely and then remove them from the oil. They have a nice shape, nice color. We have to check for flavor. Check the beautiful color here. Really nice. Okay friends, here we are with our tuna ball or fish ball, and I have some tamarind sauce to go with it. This actually don't need any sauce, but I just have it in there. You can add mango sour. You can make a cucumber chutney, anything, mint chutney, anything of your choice. Here they are. I'm gonna break into one and do my taste test and let you guys know how it tastes. So my friends, I can't wait to dig in. Look at the filling, how beautiful that is. And like I mentioned, you can have it just as it is on its own. I'm gonna take a bite right here with the filling and everything without any tamarind chutney or any sauce. The outside have a nice thin crust from that Pholourie mix. Oh my god. The cassava is well seasoned, and the filling, you think guys you're eating like I can't even explain. It's such nice, like if you're eating salted fish with cassava or boil and fry or something like that. Really beautiful combination. You're gonna love it for a breakfast. You're gonna love it for any snack time. I'm gonna add some of the tamarind sauce, and it's still warm on this part here. That was a big mouthful. From the outside to the cassava to the center, all over is full with flavor. Not because this is mine, guys. You have to try this. There's that nice little thin crust on the outside, and the cassava is so flavorful, and the filling, there's no shortage of flavor. I hope you guys try this. The kids lunch box, this is amazing for. And if your kids doesn't like tuna, you can also use salmon. You can also use any kind of fried fish. You can do it with chicken and they will enjoy it. Oh my god, I can have it for dinner, lunch, breakfast, anything. So good. I wish if you guys can taste it. Amazing. This reminds me of when we used to take the boat from Parica to Wakenham. You will buy things like egg ball or bacon saltfish, or you'll buy like cassava with some kind of thing. It reminds me of Guyana street food, but I put together this by myself. I just thought of it and think it's gonna give a beautiful combination. So hope you guys try it out. Please give it a try. You will not be disappointed. Your kids will love it, and your entire family member will enjoy it. Thank you for watching and frying fish ball with me, or tuna fish ball. Take care. God bless. Love you guys. See you guys soon.